Grand evening. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Pneumatic Astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. The weekly overview, Taurus Virgo Capricorn. What lessons have you learned when Mercury was retrograding and causing you to review the emotional decisions that you made that was not serving your highest purpose? Taurus, your solar sun is in the 11th house. The 11th house is Aquarius. It's a house of hopes, wishes, friendships, groups, organization, humanitarian efforts. It also deals with new technology, chaos, upheaval, change, revolution. That's going to bring you freedom and independence. Now, the Aquarius ruling planet is Uranus. So there was a lot of emotional decisions that you made when Mercury was going retrograde. And when Mercury went retrograde, it's reviewing when it was going direct. That has to do with love, finances, work, possession, beauty, and luxury. Now, Mercury went retrograding in Pisces. So there was a lot of emotional problems coming to the surface that you had to review and look at the decisions that you made and how it was affecting your life and people in your life at this time. There was a lot of deception, lies, fear, doubts, illusion, headed in the clouds, rose-colored glasses. It had a lot of things to do with institutions, anything to prisons, hospitals, anything to do with institutions that cause you emotional distress at this time, Taurus. And you were not relying on your own intuition. You're asking other people for advice. That's good. But remember, you still have to make that final decision, Taurus, not those people. All right? But were you getting the right information from these people? I'm also picking up there was a lot of hidden enemies that was pretending to be concerned about you, but at the same time, knowing the information that they were giving you was wrong, that they wanted you to fail. Okay? Also, you came out, stop being that wounded warrior, that victim, that negativity, being in a flight to fight, but being more survivor and bringing in abundance and believing in yourself. And also coming out of that box that you and society had placed you in. You want to come out of that box where you could be more adventurous in your decisions and be more free to move around and be thankful for it, Taurus. The next sign is Virgo. Virgo, your solar sun, is in the 7th house. The 7th house is Libra. Libra representing balancing all partnerships and relationships. Creativity, divine direction. Open enemies. The house of spiritual miracles. The house of using diplomacy and being a diplomat. The house of others. And the house of decisions and indecisions and legal situation. So there are some decisions here about legal situation that may have been emotional. And you reviewed it and you saw to make changes for the better. So the changes you made is going to serve your highest purpose. There was some deception here. Some deception of people that you thought that had your back, Virgo, but they were backstabbing you. Okay? Also, I'm picking up health issues. Some health issues that was created that you had to correct. You got tired of the symptoms, but you wanted to get rid of the root cause that was giving you the problem. So there might be some changes in treatments. More naturopath, more holistic, more herbalist, more energy work, something that was natural and not chemicals or traditional medicine. Remember, Pisces represents hospitals, so institution, hospital, prisons, corporations, anything that has related to that. Also, you need to make decisions and live with the decision. The tendency to overthink, and when you overthink, you become confused. Also, using your intuition, not second guessing what you feel. Also, Pisces, your opposition. So this is a time for you to sit back, Virgo, and relax, do an investigation and research, and do not make any moves until the sun go into Aries. All right, Virgo? So these are the lessons that you should have learned with Mercury retrograding in your opposition. Now, Mercury will go direct on March the 20th, 2026. Then it will go into its post-shadow period. Then that each day it will build up speed and unravel the situations that you have, and you can see a new direction and make the changes. All right, the next sign is Capricorn. Capricorn, your solar sun is in your third house. The third house is Gemini, the house of all form of communication, technology, transportation, siblings, short distance traveling, anything to do with any form of communication, mechanical things, anything to do with research and investigation, education, advertisement, writing, speaking, and publishing. Okay, so Capricorn, you had to learn to communicate, not with your feelings, but with your intelligence. I feel that when you use your feelings to communicate and not articulate yourself, by using your intelligence, you become unfocused. You become confused, and you make decisions that is not worthy or brings more confusion into the situation. Now, the ruling planet of Gemini is Mercury. Mercury is retrograding in Pisces. When a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it was going direct, what decisions you made that's going to affect you. So those are decisions that need to be corrected. You were supposed to correct it. Because when you use your emotions, you become unfocused and you make wrong decisions, and that brings in more confusion. So I feel that you learn how to communicate more effectively, more directly, and shooting from the hip, telling the truth, not coding it, not to deny the truth to someone who asks you. And I also feel that you found out that people will ask you for the truth and get mad when you tell them the truth. So they don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear what they want to hear. So I feel that you had to correct that and stop being a people pleaser and telling the truth and using your intuition. Okay? So I feel you get the hunches and the feelings of what you need to say, then say it. They ask the question and you say it. So I feel that your throat chakra was blocked, but now it's unblocked if you have done the work to speak the truth and stop being a people pleaser